Avengers Age of Ultron, the penultimate movie of Phase 2. I've been somewhat looking forward to this one for some time, simply because I miss guys like Iron Man. I didn't really used to like Iron Man, but after the third movie, I kinda do. That being said, my only prediction for this movie is that Thanos will show up in whole at some point or another. Other than that, I ain't got a clue. So that being said, like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Hawkeye! Haven't seen you since the first Avengers. And Black Widow. And okay, this is starting out in medias res, isn't it? I gotta tell you, if this isn't starting out in medias res, then I don't like this immediately. Oh, these are the guys from the post-credits of, okay. So this isn't in medias res, because I don't like this. What is that, the Flash? Oh, that's that one twin.
Didn't see that coming?
Guys, stop. We gotta talk this through. It's good talk. Sentry mode.
His technology, man. I feel like this movie, I feel like this whole section right here about, you know, this whole post-credit scene with Winter Soldier and the twins and all that, I feel like this should be its own movie. That's what I would prefer. That's my whole thing. I think there's too much going on. I don't like this.
Hey, big guy.
I like it when girls call me big guy.
Sun's getting real.
Alright, so can he get out of being Hulk whenever he wants to, like going into it, or is it like a certain trigger? So this is clearly a vision of some sort of everybody losing, because yeah, his shield is indestructible against anything and everything, even disintegration, which makes no sense to me, but normally I don't like this kind of music, but if it's accompanying something good, then I don't mind it, unless it goes on for too long. Oh, it's for the product placement, gotcha. Kobe! F***ing Robin Scherbatsky again, I love it. I like How I Met Your Mother, if you couldn't tell. It was a damn shame when Netflix removed it.
This could be the key to creating Ultron. I thought Ultron was a fantasy. It's a man-sized if.
Okay. So what's going on here is, I don't know what Ultron actually is, but what's going on here is these guys are trying to create Ultron. They're gonna f it up, or it's gonna get f up somehow. And in the process of that, Ultron's gonna become the enemy. So they create their own enemy in this movie. That's my thoughts based on this. Which I hope it turns out to be good, because at face value, on paper, it sounds really stupid. Gotta be honest. Oh, that means Thanos isn't going to be in this, isn't it? I want to see Thanos.
Fly it right up to the general's palace.
Rhodey!
I'm not even sure what country Jane's in. Her work on the convergence has made her the world's foremost astronomer.
Together.
What company does Jane run? I know she has like her own shit, but like, did it grow that much? Mr. Sam Wilson, who I've been informed is a hero guy named Falcon. How many times has he told that shit? That looks like a damn fine concoction. Dude, can I have one of those? Okay. Trivia for the alcohol they're having right now. Is that like a real drink? Or like, you know, like, is that like a trivia thing? Because like now I really want one of those. No bullshit. Is that like a real thing? Because I want to try one of those now. Oh, wait a goddamn minute. Doesn't Hawkeye work for S.H.I.E.L.D.? Like with Thor and the Avengers? So like, what's Hawkeye up to now these days? Or is the movie going to explain that? Oh shit.
honest challenge.
Is this the drinking game of this movie?
Right, so if I lift it, I then rule Asgard?
Yes, of course.
What is he gonna? Oh, isn't that cheating? What, did he make it budge? He got nervous. He got nervous? Is that foreshadowing? Is Captain America gonna lift that hammer at some point? It gave itself a humanoid form. A disgusting looking one at that.
You're all killers. Stark. Jarvis.
Now this is interesting. So I said earlier that the concept of, him creating a new thing, which seems like it's what's happening, that's going to be the enemy. I said that sounds stupid. But you know what? To some degree, I may have to take back what I said. Here's why. Tony's always had Jarvis and all this shit to help him out. So like now, I mean, okay, he's not on his own because he's got everybody else with him. But like as far as his own self goes, he's on his own. Like even when he's piloting these suits, Jarvis is like the main dude, Jarvis, put this energy towards my thrusters. Jarvis this, Jarvis that. Like he doesn't have Jarvis now. So I actually think this is going to be an interesting movie now. Just to see, I think this is going to be a good movie for Iron Man, for Tony Stark, genuinely. Because this is his first time having to cope without Jarvis. I think that's going to play out interestingly. I take back what I said. Okay, the concept is actually still stupid, but like what's coming out of this stupid concept, I think is going to be interesting. Oh yeah, he's basically Jarvis now. So not only does Tony not have Jarvis, but Jarvis is working against them. Interesting. No, I liked her. Ooh. Kill him! That's not the end of it though, because Mr. Ultron is still a program. He's without a body, but he's still alive.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's going around.
Come on, use your words, buddy.
I have more than enough words to describe you, Stark.
Thor.
I'm gonna pause it again. I'm aware that the next movie is Ant-Man, and then the next movie after that is Captain America Civil War. Ant-Man is going to be its own thing. So with these guys, well, not its own thing, but it's a different guy. So with these guys, I can definitely see already how this movie is going to set up the whole Civil War concept. I can see it already. Oh, you know what? I actually forgot about the twins being their own wild card in this movie. Not going to lie. Well, I didn't forget about them, but all the stuff about Ultron made me...
Now, you will make it right, or the next missile I send you will come very much faster.
That guy sounds like a grade A douchebag, and he reminds me of Obadiah Stane.
Look at me. Do I look like Iron Man? Stark is...
Motherfucker.
I'm sure that's gonna be okay. I'm sorry. Junior.
Oh, that still works? Oh my god, they're using guns the way they're supposed to be used. Asshole.
The girl tried to warp my mind. Take special care. I doubt a human can keep her at bay.
Let me guess, Jane Foster's gonna be there and she's gonna be dead. Oh!
The whole mind control thing.
Yeah, you better run.
I want the big one.
Oh yeah, wait, where the hell has he been this whole time?
But first, you might need to catch Dr. Banner.
Oh, right. Oh. Oh. Oh.
The whole team's down. You got no backup here.
You know what, too, that means? That means that his vision of his fears of everybody being defeated came true. I mean, well, most of it, because the shield isn't broken in half, but for them, it came true. Now, that is something we haven't seen before, which is the Hulk going nuts. And that's going to make the Avengers look really bad. Although I am surprised, though, because apparently Tony doesn't need Jarvis or everything, so I guess he just does that out of convenience. Or is he burrowing underground? Because that could really tarnish the city. with sewer lines and whatever else not. Oh, snap! Where did this come from? Here's one thing too. I'm actually not going to complain about this because I have a tendency to complain about these things. I understand that. I'm actually not going to. Here's why. Because it makes perfect sense why Tony would have something like this on standby. Because just in case this sort of thing ever did happen with the Hulk. To me, it makes perfect sense as to why he would have something like this on standby. So they don't even need to explain that as far as I'm concerned. Damn! Still billions of dollars in property damages, though.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Okay, pal, we're gonna get you out of town.
Yeah, you should have done that from the get-go.
Not that way, not that way.
Then again, I understand that he had to, yeah. Damn, he's like, bitch. Yeah. Is he coming back to his humanity? Here's one thing I don't like about all this, though. He's functioning just fine without Jarvis. Like, come on. I thought that was going to be like a big plot point, but apparently not. Apparently Jarvis doesn't matter, except for simple convenience. So the visions are continuing to plague them. I actually like that. I like that. As in, like, the building of Hawkeye. I like that. Shit.
I should have joined you. They sterilize you.
That sucks.
We would destroy the Avengers.
Okay. Like I said in Avengers 1, I agree with the actual concept that humanity is a piece of shit and that it won't improve. Because look at human history. We're pieces of shit and we never improve. History sometimes repeats itself. Even if it doesn't, it rhymes. Here's the thing though. This guy has no place. It's kind of like Loki. Only difference between this guy and Loki is that Loki wanted to subjugate mankind, whereas this guy just wants to kill everybody. So now the twins gonna be on the Avengers side? I really hope so. Yeah, I don't know why you're even bothering, dude. Like, you're not getting in there.
You know what's in that cradle? The power to make real change.
Well, when you're threatening to kill everybody, no shit, dumbass. I'm sorry, that's like I think that's the dumbest one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. That thing is change, and that changes you, or that upsets you, or whatever he said. Dude, if a change involves killing all of mankind, and you are man, then no shit. I don't know. Ultron isn't the smartest. Holy shit. You guys gonna help him out? Even if those twins do help out, I don't think they'll become like more Avengers. I think they'll be more like the Winter Soldier, where they just kind of do their own thing and maybe pop up here and there. Imagine how that must look. You're on the highway and you're just like, what the is that? Yay! They were working with you until you betrayed them, asshole. Yo, this is some... I just thought of this is like some straight up Skynet type shit.
The cradle. Did you get it?
Stark will take care of it.
More like Black Widow and Hawkeye.
Shut it down. Nope, not gonna happen. You don't know what you're doing. And you do? Go ahead, piss me off.
There's already some civil war right here. Oh, I recognize that asshole. I recognize him. That's Jarvis? Jarvis, and he's a cool... He does not look the way I thought he would.
But we need to go.
Motherfucking lift the hammer. So that scene had a bigger point to it.
Get what you need.
And that convinced all them. You think anybody's gonna listen to that shit?
Get off your asses.
live their lives.
Dude, that Iron Man suit looks snazzy.
Time you got more than you.
Oh. Okay, so this movie's final act is the exact same thing as the last Avengers final act, with a heavily populated area, an army of enemies, and then the Avengers to fight them and take them down. The only, conceptually speaking, the only difference is that this time there are more people involved. Even Ultron's motives are similar to Loki's, except instead of subjugation, it's extermination. So like you get the twins involved, and apparently Black Widow and Hulk not involved. So yeah, so 2 guys get replaced with another 2 guys, and that's it. Okay, the devastation this time is way worse than last time.
Going for a ride.
Way worse. Like, holy shit. Yeah, I would say she's gonna make him turn green. Never mind, they are in it.
Hi. Get in the tub.
Oh, I mean, I guess he saved 1 family out of that whole building.
Airborne heading up to the bridge.
Oh, and they all recognize him probably from being the one that f***ed the city up. Not good.
Hey, you okay?
It's all our fault.
It's your fault. It's everyone's fault. Who cares?
Lesson for anyone and everyone. Even if something's your fault, as long as you can rectify the situation. I mean...
We're fighting an army of robots, and I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense. Okay.
4th wall break.
But if you step out that door, you are an Avenger.
Are they gonna stay? Translation, you may have f***ed up, but as long as you un*** your f*** up. Shit, nah, Iron Man's, or Thor's got him.
You can't save them all.
Like you can't. Bros before hoes. And the girls' version of that, which is chicks before dicks. What is S.H.I.E.L.D. back? Looks like S.H.I.E.L.D. is back.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D.?
This is
Yep.
what S.H.I.E.L.D.'s supposed to be.
And they somehow came back after the devastation of Winter Soldier. Rhodey!
This is gonna be a good story.
There's life in my breast. I'm running out of things to say. Are you ready? That's the best you can do.
And here's this movie's team-up scene. Dude, the amount of people... Okay, that is a cool slow-mo shot. You gotta figure that that would get confusing, like all those people in one place like that. That would just, you know... Shit. Oh. No bullshit. I didn't expect him to die. Ain't that some shit? Iron Man, you think you can do shit? Or can you? Your guy's back. Now after a long day's work, you can immediately ask him to do some bullshit around the house.
Avengers?
So that movie reminds me kind of Iron Man 3 in my general ranking. Because with Iron Man 3, I didn't really care for the villain, but I liked the character stuff. So that's why I gave it as high of a grading as I did. This time is simpler. I mean, well, similar. I didn't really care for all the Ultron stuff. I really didn't. To me, it just reminded me of a knockoff of Terminator. This could have been Terminator 3. But, like, that's pretty, like, that. The stuff that I did like was the character building and that sort of thing. right? The character moments, the building with Hawkeye, with Black Widow and Hulk, and with the okay. Actually, one thing I didn't like was the Shield inexplicably coming back into existence. I don't know. So I'll elaborate more on it in the Phase 2 discussion with Muji and or others. But for now, I'm going to give this movie the same grading as I gave Avengers 1. A nice C+. So there you go. With that being said, next movie is Ant-Man. And from there, we'll go on from there. So thank you for your time and goodbye.